meeting of the group in Abuja. Ogene said recent actions and alleged statements attributed to Amukpito had cast doubt on his ability to serve as a neutral umpire. It has been alleged that he previously made partisan statements on his personal account wherein he expressed support for the ruling All Progressives Congress. This has raised concerns regarding his transparency, integrity and trustworthiness, particularly given the critical nature of the office he holds, which will have far-reaching implications for the nation. In light of this, the inconsistencies and concerns regarding impartiality and integrity, the House caucus called for the removal of Mukpito from office and advocated for his prosecution in order to safeguard the nation against an affordable descent into undemocratic practices. A chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, APC, and political public analyst Oni Olalekan has affirmed that President Bola Tinubu has done well for Nigerians and which will warrant him a second term in office. He said looking at his policies ranging from fuel subsidy, Nigerian Education Loan Fund program which gives students opportunity for loan infrastructure across country and removal of blockade from passport office, among others. Olalekan, in a media chat with Vicinity News on Monday, noted that there's no cause for alarm for the ruling party ahead of the general election in Osun State, August 15 gubernatorials in the state. He criticized the present administration of Governor Ademola Adeleke for executing major development projects in his hometown, while addressing concerns over insecurity under Tinubu-led government. Olalekan said the military have recorded successes in repelling attacks and neutralizing terrorists. He, however, called on Nigerians to assist in providing credible information that will aid the security pervading the nation. The insecurity pervading the nation.
You see, my word of advice to Nigerians: if you see something, say something. The issue of security is not by government efforts. Every one of us should be security conscious. Every one of us, we should try as much as possible to also play our part when it comes to security. Because I believe that currently in Nigeria, a major challenge is the insecurity. Let us also support the government or the armed forces of the security agents with credible information so that which will form part of the intelligence report which security agencies needs to work and abate this security challenge we are facing.
The Honorable Commissioner for Cooperatives and Empowerment in Osun State, Bayo Ogungbangbe, has made good the promise of the state government to renovate classes in Ikejile High School following a rainstorm which caused destruction in the school in March. In fulfillment of the promise, renovation of part of the school commenced today, Monday, during a visit paid by Vicinity News to the premises. The school English teacher, Kayode Shaw, who spoke with our correspondent, expressed happiness and commended the government and Accord party leaders in Oviadi local government area for fulfilling the promise made to rehabilitate the school building.
My name is Kayode Shaw, English teacher here at Ikejile High School. Presently, as you can see now, work has started. And you can see the carpenters working. It has been last week that they brought these materials, the wood, the sheet and everything. So the work started this morning, and thank God, really appreciate the state government for have done like the promise. And we hope that in a couple of days the work should be done, going to be finished in latest in a couple of days. So that's what we're expecting. We are very glad and we also appreciate for what they have done for us.
Chairman, Parents, Teachers Association and Pioneer Students of Ikejile High School, Chief Ogunleye Falaye, described the rehabilitation as a wonderful gesture, commending the Commissioner and People's Democratic Party Publicity Secretary for coming to their aid over the incident.
Thank you. My name is Chief Ogunleye Falaye, a.k.a. Oye. I am the chairman of the PTA of this Ikejile High School. I thank him for this wonderful gesture. And I sincerely thank my colleague too, Honorable Jacob Ariola, the PRO of PDP in Osun State. Is our member of the Student Association, and we are colleagues. 1981 sets, that's Pamela member. So I thank the commissioner also for his quick response to this emergency call. And I pray that God Almighty will be with him and his colleagues. And
the Interstate Agricultural Development Project has called on state governments to address the looming workforce challenges within the agriculture sector. The Interstate Project Manager, Justina Arugundade, made the call while delivering a goodwill message during the distribution of 70 motorcycles to officers of the Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project in Akure, the Interstate capital. She warned that many extension officers are nearing retirement, raising concerns about a potential gap in service delivery in the coming years. According to her, the importance of extension workers is critical to agriculture advancement, particularly in transferring knowledge, innovations, and modern farming techniques to rural farmers. Arugundade renewed calls for sustained investment in agriculture, particularly in human capital, to ensure long-term security and economic growth. A special advisor to the governor on communication and strategy, Alan Shore, applauded the Ministry of Agriculture for its implementation of government policies while imploring beneficiaries of the motorcycles to make judicious use of the initiative. You are listening to Vicinity 95.3 FM, Ikejile, Ijesha. News. Transmitting live from Ikejile, Ijesha. News nationwide will continue shortly.
Sports. Towards Lukaku. Entertainment. Politics. All on your darling station, Vicinity 95.3 FM, Ikejile, Ijesha.
Thanks for staying tuned. For news updates and live streaming, visit our website at vicinity953fm.com.ng. You can also provide us information via mail at vicinitynewsroom@gmail.com or call 070-6108-3170. Now the rest of the news. 5 operatives of the Edo State Police Command have been dismissed over complaints from members of the public alleging harassment, adoption, and extortion. This was disclosed by the Police Public Relations Officer of the Command, Eno Ikwadem, on Monday. The syndicate comprised 10 members, including discharged police officers, POS operators, and bus drivers. The Command had in recent times received several complaints from members of the public alleging harassment, adoption, and extortion by individuals posing as police officers. In line with the mandate of the Inspector General of Police, Olatunji Rilwan-Disu Ukwadem said the command reassures the good people of Edo State of its unwavering commitment to sanitizing the system, restoring public confidence, and ensuring that no individual, regardless of status, is above the law. Former Kaduna State Governor Nasir Ahmad El-Rufai on Monday appeared before the Kaduna State High Court as proceedings resumed in his ongoing trial instituted by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission. El-Rufai standing trial alongside Amadou Sule over allegations bordering on abuse of office, fraud, intent to commit fraud, and conferring undue advantage. Among other charges, the charge was filed by the ICPC as part of its ongoing anti-corruption enforcement drive. The Federal Court in Kaduna had on April 1st fixed its bail hearing for April 14, the same day as the ADC convention. The development comes amid claims by the ADC that the former governor is facing political persecution through the judicial process. A bail hearing in the case has been scheduled for April Tuesday, 14th. A bit of sports. Khan Khalifat FC technical advisor Obina Ozoho has commended his players for securing a win in clash against Warri Wolves. The Owerri-based club defeated Warri Wolves 3-0 in a match-day 34 encounter at the Dam Anyam Stadium on Sunday. Uche Chukwu Onoha scored 2 goals while Onorom Idam Soma scored the other goal. Uzoho said his players showed quality in the game. However, Khan Khalifat FC remained bottom of the log despite the win. To end news nationwide, a recap of the main stories. The caucus of the African Democratic Congress in the House of Representatives has called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to sack and prosecute the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Josh Amokwito, over allegations of partisanship ahead of 2027 general elections. I told you that the Honorable Commissioner for Cooperatives and Empowerment in Osun State, Prince Bayo Ogunbangbe, has made good the promise of the state government to renovate classes in Ikejile as renovations commence today. And lastly, you heard 5 operatives of the State Police Command have been dismissed over complaints from members of the public alleging harassment, adoption, and extortion. And just before we go, the last line: take it slow and give your soul a chance to catch up with your body. That was News Nationwide. It was edited by Oyedayo Folonshaw. On behalf of the production team, I am OLUWAFUNKE Israel. Many thanks for listening. Good evening.